people are losing their life. And you have to know that. Look in the mirror.
Phil Murphy, Governor of New Jersey, telling everybody to go get vaccinated, and if you don't, you're a knucklehead, and you're the one costing people their lives. And yet, everyone on the radical left thinks that this is going to be some way to unite people and get people to listen. We're going to make you listen if you don't choose to listen. We're going to force you if you don't want to. That's what people are hearing, and that's the message people are getting, whether the radical left gives a fuck or not. Now, I'm always keeping 100. You want to get the vaccine, you go for it. But the way I've seen young motherfuckers get pressured into getting it, want to go out the country so they got to get the vaccine, that's pressure. You know what I mean? And it's a sad, sad truth. Young cat had to go want to leave the country, ready to want to go on vacation. Some anecdotal evidence. The left loves that shit. Wanted to go out of state, out of the country, got to get a vaccine, right? Homie was afraid that if he had to go to work, that he was going to feel ishy, wishy-washy, whatever it is that the vaccine could make you feel. Well, you had a bunch of other adults that decided that they went and got the vaccine, and they decided that because they didn't feel sick after they got it, that, oh, he won it, and oh, he better come in, he better. And when he didn't come in, they turned on him like bloody fish to sharks. And all it shows me is, if you don't do exactly what the left wants you to do, they'll turn on you in a heartbeat. And I say it like that because you had people that were legitimately saying he should have came in whether he was sick or not, that he wouldn't have been working with the people. He'd have been doing something behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't matter. It didn't matter to them if homie was going to feel ishy or this and that. It didn't matter at all. What mattered was how they felt about the situation. And to just go after someone like they did, it just shows true colors. You know what I mean? At least to me it does. And so when we got elected officials such as Phil Murphy, you're going to say, look in the mirror, if you don't, rah, 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 you the bad one. That to me is questionable.
Look in the mirror. Please get.
And to act as if he's the people's champion or the people's choice is extremely funny, man. Because not everybody in New Jersey backs this crazy sumbitch. So it really makes you wonder, what kind of crowd backs such insanity?
Governor DeSantis says Florida.
Right here, bro. This is the next one. You got Jen Psaki and Peter Doocy again for like round 5,070. You know what I mean? And that's all good. I love seeing Peter Doocy slap up Jen Psaki. I find it hilarious. But DeSantis made it clear he might be stopping funds because if schools are going to try to mandate this, that, the other masks, that he's going to stop funding, or, you know, however he was going to do it. Let's run and see.
Governor DeSantis says that he may start withholding funds from school districts that don't let parents opt out of policies that require masks in the classroom. Does the president think that parents should have that kind of power?
And that right there, I mean, she's going to say that she believes that health officials should make the decisions, not politicians. But politicians right now are making a lot of decisions based on let's keep it a buck. There's a lot of health physicians, health authority that are taking what politicians say and running with it and somehow implementing health over what they think the politicians are going to work best. Let's be honest. Fauci's been bought and paid for, and pretty much anyone under him has been too. Let's just be fucking honest. Jen Psaki is just exposing another bullshit line that the DNC is going to try to push. You got news outlets. I'm not talking major ones because I haven't heard it on CNN or nothing, but there was an article on I should have screen recorded it, but there was a TikTok. The lady was talking about, if the kids going to school can get vaccinated without parents finding out, this, that, the other. It wasn't the first time I heard about it. It wasn't the first time I read about it. But it was one of the first times I seen someone say, stop spreading disinformation. And then the person that's talking about pulls up an article. Makes it very clear. Kids that are aware of, per se, what the vaccine is, can decide to get the vaccine against a parent's wishes, and the school will not notify the parents. Yet, as parents, we're supposed to trust the schools and the people with our children, but yet this is the shit that they're talking about possibly doing. And for Jen Psaki to say, I think health officials have more say than politicians, but yet you got Biden and a whole lot of other Democratic politicians screaming 1, 2, 3 things, and that's where it gets left. It's insane. So let's finish out what she says, and let's get on to the next one.
Well, I think I've spoken to this a few times, but I will say, as a parent myself of 2 young children, that I want public health officials to make decisions about how to keep my kids safe, not politicians. And not only is Governor DeSantis not abiding by public health decisions, he's fundraising off of this.
Florida's Governor DeSantis.
What do you mean he's not following health? That he is. He's just not following the people you want him to follow health-wise. And that, to me, again, it's nonsense, because it's like, if you don't listen to my doctor or listen to my expert, then you're fucking wrong. Doesn't matter what you say or how you say it. That's crazy to me.
It says that he may start withholding funds from school districts that don't let parents opt out of policies that require masks in the classroom. Does the president think that parents should have that kind of power?
Well, I think I've spoken to this a few times, but I will say, as a parent myself of
Obama setting the wrong example about how serious.
And I played it twice because I wanted it to really get instilled there, and so people understand what he's asking and how she's answering it. She doesn't say anything about Biden. She brings up her own anecdotal evidence, throws a little quip at fucking DeSantis, and keeps the ball rolling. She didn't really answer anything. She says a lot, but says nothing of importance. It's amazing.
COVID-19 is by hosting a big birthday party with hundreds of people this week.
And then right there, I'm just going to pause it again, because we got Obama's birthday. He got motherfucking John Legend, Offset of the Migos. Not to mention this man lives in Martha's Vineyard. Again, it's a politician. How the fuck you got it so good? How you got legends coming to your motherfucking house? And I'm not saying they good legends. I'm saying, how the fuck you got them coming to your crib to do private birthday shows? And Jen Psaki's going to say that the CDC and other health officials have been saying that you shouldn't go out in public in high COVID zones, right? Something along those lines. But she's going to say that Obama's house happens to be in a moderate COVID zone. So there was some precautions and people took tests beforehand and this, that, the other. But again, I mean, it just seems like a massive double standard. You got Obama saying that we should all go do one thing, and then he goes and does the other. But he's like, oh, well, I did 5 other things to make sure it was safe, so, we're good.
Well, I would certainly refer you to the team who is working for my former boss to give you more specifics of what the protocols are in place. But I would note first that former President Obama has been a huge advocate of individuals getting vaccinated. When CDC has provided guidance on is for indoor settings in high or substantial high zones of COVID cases. This event, according to all the public reporting, is outdoors and
Outdoors and in a moderate zone. But look at Rolling Loud, the concert. How many people got sick from COVID at that concert? How many people got sick in Provincetown? They were vaccinated. There's a lot of cases now with the Delta variant making its rounds of people that were vaccinated getting sick, getting COVID all over again and going through the ringer again. Now, I say it like that because this goes back to Phil Murphy telling everybody to get vaccinated. You want everyone to get vaccinated, and that's cool. You want everybody to get that, that's fine. I'm not saying, no, you can't want that. I'm not saying that's a bad thing to want. But you're also negating everyone's freedom of choice and personal choice if they want to or not. And as I've said before, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that wish they didn't get vaccinated. I'm sure all the people that decided that ended up getting sick from the vaccines wish they never got it. Then you got Fauci saying that the FDA could be approving these before August. Now, he's probably not anywhere near the word correct, but he's going to talk his shit. But what it shows is these elites, and I don't use the words elites very often, because in my eyes, to be an elite, you normally are like spot on, good shit, really about your business, really like for the people type shit. I don't really think any of the elites that we really have are really for the people. And I'm not talking about Trump, because I've never really considered Trump an elite. Now, maybe now, in my eyes now, maybe Trump is an elite, but he's definitely on the outskirts. That man could be throwing the party and still stuck the fuck outside because they don't like him. That is just something that I think is odd. And when we see these elites of Obama having John Legend and his wife, Chrissy Teigen, who is an evil piece of shit, and then you got Offset and whoever else performed, showing up just for a birthday party. Most 60-year-olds have just a nice, calm, relaxing birthday, but no, Obama got to show up, show out. And this is one thing that we will know. I can guarantee this. Anybody that would have got COVID from that party, if it comes to light, that person got COVID, it ain't going to be from the party they were at. You better believe it will not be said that it came from the Obama birthday party. I promise you that. But it just shows you how the Delta variant is another tool, another pawn, another piece of bullshit. And I only say not that it's not a real sickness, but it's being used to make us afraid. It's being used to make us terrified. It's being used to see who's going to be afraid. And I say it like that because how many people are going to be okay to lock down, going to be okay to wear a mask, going to be okay to shut their whole life down again? As Obama throws a fucking massive birthday party that locked up the fucking driving on the island, where it was at. Now, I'm not exactly sure where it's at, but somewhere off in New York, I think it is. Or Rhode Island, some of that shit. Wherever it is. I know, because that's how I know John Legend, Chrissy Teigen, and Offset were there, because I read that article about how the congestion on the roadways there was fucked after the birthday party. And that right there is something that I think we need to talk about, we need to discuss. Because we have people that are supposed to be for the people, by the people. They are our people, and they doing such grimy shit to us. Now let's finish out this little video.
A moderate zone. But in addition, there is testing requirements and other steps they are taking, which I'm sure they can outline for you in more detail.
Is President Obama setting the right?
And then that's it. But it's really something. It's really something that we got former President Obama having a massive birthday party while the Delta variant is running wild and ravaging the vaccinated. While the vaccinated are basically being told to go after the unvaccinated, or we're the reason the unvaccinated are the reason the vaccinated are getting sick. It's an ongoing circle of bullshit, but yet they want to play it. Now, on those notes, you already know what it is. Y'all can stay blessed, stay safe. You will find these videos snippeted for TikTok purposes over on TikTok. And I will have them on YouTube so you can catch the whole clip if that's what you see fit. Y'all do you. Be happy. Be safe. Be blazed. And fuck off. Have a good day. Bye.